Toyota recently unveiled a brand new electric SUV for just $13,000, upending the whole market. This isn't just a cheap car. It's a revolutionary move that might make Tesla reconsider everything. We're going to break down how Toyota pulled this off, what it means for Tesla, and whether this is their biggest gamble yet. Trust me, you won't want to miss this. Toyota has been losing ground in the EV race, but they're now fighting back by selling this EV at a loss, in an attempt to regain the market and dominate sales worldwide. What has been going on for years? Tesla electric cars have always been a futuristic, luxurious, and exorbitant luxury. Due to their high prices, BYD and Volkswagen have dominated the market, keeping millions of drivers in the gas-powered past. However, Toyota recently completely upended the market with the bZ3X, a fully electric SUV that is so inexpensive you might consider it a joke in a world where a Tesla Model Y costs over $40,000. This isn't just another electric vehicle launch, it's a declaration of war. And the real kicker is that Toyota is selling an EV for less than half that amount. Since Toyota isn't even turning a profit on this vehicle, it's a calculated risk to regain market share, particularly in China, where it has been falling behind BYD and Tesla month after month. The real question is whether this is the riskiest or smartest move Toyota has ever made. And here's why it may be the biggest threat Tesla has ever faced. But first, let's examine what makes this EV so unique. Underneath its sleek exterior, the bZ3X conceals a 150 kilowatt electric motor that produces about 201 horsepower, placing it on par with the Chevrolet Bolt EV and even some Hyundai Kona electric models. Performance is more than just specs. Toyota built this motor to provide instant torque, so when you press the accelerator, the EV moves forward with a responsiveness you wouldn't anticipate from a vehicle at this price range. Most low-cost EVs have trouble accelerating, but the bZ3X does not because of its drivetrain configuration and power-to-weight ratio. According to experts, this SUV can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in less than 8 seconds, which is faster than many gas-powered SUVs in its class, and nearly unprecedented for an EV at this price. For comparison, the Chevrolet Bolt EV takes 7.2 seconds, the base model Volkswagen ID takes 7.8 seconds, and the Hyundai Kona Electric does the same in about 7.6 seconds. Toyota's SUV, which is less than half as expensive as those vehicles, offers comparable performance. One of the main issues with low-cost EVs is range. Many entry-level models can't go more than 150 miles between charges, which causes drivers to constantly worry about their range. However, Toyota fitted the base model with a 50 kilowatt lithium iron phosphate battery, which provides an estimated 267 miles under Chinese testing conditions, which is equivalent to about 220 miles in real-world EPA testing. This is more than enough for daily commutes, weekend trips, city-to-city travel, and for people who require even greater range. With improved battery options that increase the maximum range to 310 miles on a single charge, Toyota is now directly competing with some of the largest names in the EV market at a price that is almost impossible to match. Innovative technology. The amount of advanced driver assistance technology that Toyota was able to fit into the bZ3X is among its most startling features. It is driven by the NVIDIA Drive AGX and ORX. Chip is the same type of high-performance computer system that makes Tesla's fully autonomous driving and autopilot possible. This indicates that the bZ3X has adaptive cruise control, which automatically modifies speed in response to traffic patterns. Its traffic light recognition feature lets the vehicle know when to stop and move forward without the driver having to input any commands. Blind spot monitoring alerts drivers to vehicles hiding in dangerous spots, while lane keeping assist keeps the car focused on the road. Another layer of safety is added by automatic emergency braking, which responds to unexpected obstacles quicker than a human driver. If parking is a nightmare for you, don't worry. This SUV has a fully automated remote parking system that lets you park the car without even getting inside. These features are normally only found on expensive Tesla, Mercedes, and BMW models, but Toyota is now providing them on an EV that is less expensive than a fully equipped Honda Civic. But things get even more intriguing from here. In addition to offering excellent performance at an unbeatable price, this SUV is equipped with some extremely cutting-edge technology. Just wait until you hear about the interior design. At a price point this low, you might expect Toyota to cut corners, but once you step inside the BZ3X, you'll see how incorrect that assumption is. When you think of a budget electric vehicle, you probably picture hard plastic surfaces, a tiny touchscreen, and a bare minimum interior that feels more like an afterthought than a refined space. Toyota made sure the EV felt premium in addition to being reasonably priced. Additionally, the enormous 14.6-inch touchscreen that dominates the middle of the dashboard is the first thing that catches your eye. This type of display is typically found in expensive electric cars that cost over $50,000, but Toyota is offering it to you for a much lower price. An 8.8-inch digital driver display located directly behind the steering wheel makes sure that all of your important driving information is easily accessible. And Toyota didn't stop at simply placing screens everywhere. The BZ3X has a Yamaha 11-speaker audio system, which is a significant improvement over the majority of low-cost EVS models. Even drivers on a tight budget can enjoy a high-end sound experience thanks to Toyota. Vehicles that cost twice as much typically only have 6 or 8 speakers. Additionally, the BZ3X has been designed with comfort in mind. Wireless charging keeps your phone charged without the inconvenience of cables. There are dedicated air vents for the back seat passengers. Long trips are much more comfortable thanks to USB charging ports and a foldable armrest. If that wasn't enough, Toyota also added 32-color ambient lighting, which lets drivers alter the interior ambiance to suit their mood. This degree of luxury and technology is practically unheard of for an electric car at this price. Toyota didn't just create an affordable electric car, they made sure it felt like it belonged in a much higher price range. When you step outside and see how this SUV actually looks, it becomes even more evident that the BZ3X is designed to be a serious competitor rather than just an attractive EV external design. At first glance, you might assume that an EV this inexpensive must be small, unassuming, and unimpressive, perhaps smaller than a hatchback, with boring styling that shouts budget car. However, after taking a look at the BZ3X, you'll see how much work Toyota put into making this SUV feel and look premium. The BZ3X is not small at all. At 4.6 meters in length, it is almost the same size as the Toyota RAV4, meaning that this EV is competing with full-size crossovers rather than just small city cars. Unlike the much smaller BYD Seagull, the BZ3X has the proportions of a serious SUV and is even comparable in size to the Tesla Model Y, which means it offers the kind of space that most low-cost EVs just cannot match. However, it's not just about size either. Toyota has designed the BZ3X with a sleek, futuristic look that makes it stand out in the crowded EV market. It has a closed grille, an iconic feature of electric cars that enhances efficiency and aerodynamics. Beyond just appearances, the dynamic, aggressive stance created by the sharp LED lighting and sculpted body lines makes it appear much more expensive than it actually is. It would have been easy for Toyota to take design shortcuts and release a generic vehicle at this price point. But instead, they created a car that not only competes with much more expensive SUVs, but also looks like it belongs in that league. The aero-focused design isn't just for show, it improves range as well. Every curve and edge of the BZ3X has been engineered to reduce drag, helping the vehicle achieve better efficiency on long drives. In other words, Toyota isn't just making an affordable EV that looks good. It's one part of the equation. Is this EV truly capable of handling lengthy road trips and demanding driving conditions? That's where the build quality and platform come into play. How is Toyota able to make this so affordable at $13,000? The BZ3X is not only reasonably priced, but its impressive range and roomy advanced tech design make it almost too good to be true. The reason Toyota is able to sell this SUV for such a low price may be a mystery to you. Toyota didn't work alone. Instead, it developed this EV in-house. Toyota teamed up with GAC, a significant Chinese automaker renowned for its cost-effective manufacturing and proficiency in battery technology. GAC has led China's EV revolution by improving production methods that enable more affordable, high-quality electric vehicles. Because of this collaboration, Toyota was able to significantly reduce costs without compromising performance. GAC's battery technology developments, particularly in lithium iron phosphate batteries, offered a dependable but reasonably priced power source that lowers expenses. LFP batteries are a great option for an affordable EV because they are not only less expensive to produce than conventional lithium-ion batteries, but they also last longer and require less maintenance. In addition to the battery, GAC made a contribution to the lightweight vehicle architecture, which guarantees that the BZ3X will continue to be effective and reasonably priced to produce using materials that are both strong and lightweight. This isn't just about keeping costs low, it's also about future-proofing the platform. Toyota and GAC were able to lower overall production costs without sacrificing durability, which led to a lower price tag for consumers without the typical trade-offs and quality. Toyota's partnership with GAC enables rapid scalability, which means that in the upcoming years, even more affordable EVs could be developed using the same technology. This partnership serves as a blueprint for Toyota's EV future. The BZ3X is just the first step, but is it affordable enough to be a wise investment? Let's discuss the costs of ownership. It seems too good to be true that you can purchase a brand new high-tech electric SUV for only $13,000. At that price, you would anticipate something that is basic and only has the necessities. Perhaps a tiny city car with antiquated technology and a short range, but Toyota has pulled off the unimaginable. The BZ3X is a full-fledged electric SUV with contemporary features, enough range to compete, and real power, not just an entry-level EV, since cars now cost twice as much. This isn't just another EV introduction. Rather, it's a direct challenge to the whole market for consumers seeking more expensive options. Additionally, Toyota is selling an upgraded model with more features, more technology, and better comfort. The fully equipped model costs about $20,500 and comes with extra luxury features and a longer battery. Even though a Tesla Model Y starts at well over $50,000, that is still much less expensive. However, is the BZ3X truly superior to the Tesla Model Y? Let's examine the Tesla Model Y over time. A new competitor has emerged with one of the largest price advantages the industry has ever seen. The Tesla Model Y has been the industry standard for electric SUVs, dominating sales worldwide and providing cutting-edge technology, high performance, and access to Tesla's supercharger network, which continues to be one of the biggest advantages for EV owners. There is more to the Toyota BZ3X than just another electric SUV. The most startling aspect is that it costs less than one-third as much as a Tesla Model Y. The base price of a Tesla Model Y is over $40,000, with higher trims costing over $50,000, making it unaffordable for many buyers even with government subsidies. In contrast, the The Toyota BZ3X is one of the most reasonably priced electric SUVs ever produced, with a starting price of just $13,000. For consumers on a tight budget wishing to make the switch to electric vehicles, the gap makes Toyota's SUV the obvious choice. But is the price difference sufficient to make Toyota a significant threat? Not completely? With a 0 to 60 time of about 5 seconds, the Model Y leads in terms of speed, technology, and range. The Tesla is significantly faster than the BZ3X, which is predicted to take less than 8 seconds, and its EPA-estimated 330-mile range surpasses that of Toyota's base model, which has a range of 220 miles. Tesla's most significant advantage is its extensive network of superchargers. No other automaker has as extensive a high-speed charging infrastructure as Tesla, making long-distance travel much more convenient for Model Y owners. Tesla also benefits from its highly efficient battery management system, which offers better energy retention and faster charging times. Conversely, Toyota depends on third-party charging stations, which might not always be as quick or widely available, but where Toyota benefits are in terms of affordability and long-term ownership costs. In addition to being less expensive initially, the BZ3X is anticipated to require less maintenance because it has fewer costly parts, less expensive replacement parts, and Toyota's track record of dependability. For many buyers, this SUV might be a far better long-term investment. While Tesla's brand loyalty and technological innovation won't disappear overnight, Toyota is also establishing itself as the preferred brand for first-time EV buyers who aren't searching for the newest, fastest, or most technologically advanced option, but rather an inexpensive, useful electric vehicle that gets the job done. If the BZ3X grows, Toyota's move might make Tesla reconsider its pricing strategy. Outside of China, Tesla may be forced to reduce its prices in order to stay competitive. However, Toyota is also competing with BYD, another EV behemoth. While Tesla captures the majority of headlines, BYD has been quietly dominating the EV market, particularly in China, thanks to its reasonably priced, superior electric cars. BYD is now a powerful force, is outperforming Tesla in both major markets and overall sales. One of its best-selling models is the BYD, a high-tech, reasonably priced EV that costs about $20,000. By providing a good mix of affordability and battery efficiency, the Dolphin has been a huge success for BYD. However, Toyota is now undercutting it with the BZ3X, which is priced at just $13,000. A potential game-changing gap for consumers seeking the most affordable option to own an EV. The Dolphin uses BYD's Blade battery, which is renowned for its longevity, safety, and energy efficiency. This is one of BYD's greatest advantages. Compared to conventional lithium-ion options, this battery is regarded as one of the best EV battery innovations available, providing better thermal management and a longer lifespan. Toyota, on the other hand, has teamed up with GAC to create a competitive battery system, though it isn't quite as good as BYD's Blade battery just yet. Although Toyota's LFP battery technology is long-lasting and reasonably priced, it lacks the energy density of BYD's more expensive models. Better range is also provided by the Dolphin's higher trims. Some models can travel more than 300 meters between charges. The base model of the BZ3X can go up to 220 miles, which is good, but not industry-leading. However, the Toyota is a more appealing choice for buyers on a tight budget because it is almost $7,000 less expensive. In China, where it has a well-established brand with robust infrastructure and an EV lineup, BYD still enjoys the home court advantage. But unlike BYD, which is well-respected in China, Toyota is a globally recognized brand based on dependability and trust. The BZ3X may have an advantage in regions like Europe Because Toyota's brand is more well-known in international marketplaces. Southeast Asia and North America Toyota has a straightforward but successful strategy. Offer a lower price than BYD and draw in first-time EV buyers who might otherwise be hesitant. If this works, Toyota could make significant progress in the market for reasonably priced EVs, but Volkswagen is another EV competitor that is feeling the heat. Positioned as an affordable electric hatchback, the Volkswagen ID.3 was intended to be the company's mass-market alternative to the Tesla Model 3, appealing to daily drivers. However, Toyota is now making that goal much more difficult with the Volkswagen ID.3 Star, which costs over $35,000, more than twice as much as the Toyota bZ3X. This alone puts Volkswagen in a challenging position, as Volkswagen has marketed the ID.3 as a premium EV with European styling and cutting-edge technology. Toyota is demonstrating that excellent EVs doesn't have to be very expensive. Due to Volkswagen's emphasis on driving dynamics, the ID.3 has a more upscale feel with a sleek, futuristic cabin and premium materials. It is also marginally faster and has better handling, but the Toyota bZ3X, despite being a low-cost model, isn't as far behind as you might think. While Volkswagen's ID.3 feels more sophisticated, it doesn't necessarily justify a price tag that is more than double that of the Toyota, which puts Volkswagen in a difficult position. Toyota has successfully packed in premium tech, including a massive touchscreen, high-end audio, and smart driving features, all at a fraction of the cost. Volkswagen may have a stronger brand reputation in Europe, but Toyota's aggressive pricing strategy could force VW to rethink its entire approach if it doesn't change its pricing strategy. The ID.3 is already having trouble competing with Tesla, and now Toyota is providing an even cheaper alternative. Although the ID.3 is a good car, Volkswagen may need to make significant cost reductions to remain competitive, given that Toyota is providing almost the same features for less than half the price. The introduction of the Toyota bZ3X represents a fundamental shift in the electric vehicle industry, as automakers have long operated under the presumption that EEVs are costly to produce and sell. Toyota's aggressive move has the potential to upend the entire EV industry. With a car that is less than half as expensive as the majority of mainstream EVs, Toyota has completely upended that notion. In addition to introducing a new car, Toyota is also launching a new strategy to regain market share after lagging behind Tesla. By focusing entirely on affordability in the EV race, Toyota is forcing the competition to react. The main question is whether Toyota will accept this car. The Benz 3X is currently made for China, where there is the most fierce competition. However, if Toyota applies this strategy to Europe, North America, and other regions, it could drastically alter the global EV market. Can you picture a time when EVs are priced similarly to gas-powered vehicles?